Hey guys,
Yeah, man, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
I got a question, man.
What is it?
Out of these girls, which one think's the hottest?
Probably right.
Left.
It's gotta be left,
yeah.
dude. Come on.
Right.
That's
That's some boobies.
That's the
on there.
best. Dude, what?
Blonde hair.
Hey,
Right?
guys, what are you on about?
guys,
What about middle,
It's
man?
left, I'm telling you.
What about it?
Dude, you don't think she's
No.
cute, man?
Are you
Dude,
fucking
wait,
pedophile?
what?
No,
Ugh.
dude.
What are you, man?
Dude, guys, it's
whoa, what's
Megumin,
your deal?
man. Dude, she's cute.
Dude,
Get out of here. Dude, you fucking
Dude,
calling
no,
the police.
she's hot.
Okay, I know I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. Anime ain't really that funny, dog. I mean, most comedy in anime is just copy and paste of certain trends, like guy walking in on a hot big booby anime babe and being all like, "Whoa, what do you think you're doing, Rookie-chan? Put on some clothes. Oh, I'm so awkward." Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing. However, there are a few exceptions to this, and the one we'll be talking about today is the spicy new, well, not really because it came out like 5 months ago in Japan, Konosuba movie, Legend of Crimson. Before we start, however, I'd really appreciate if you hit that like button and subscribe, as that's really what helps motivate me to create content and stuff. And one day when I'm big enough, I want one of those like reaction channels to react to me. Konosuba has been out for like 4 years now, so everything I'm saying about the anime has pretty much already been said. The characters are memorable as shit, the story is like really engaging and whimsical, the setting is interesting, and the comedy will definitely make your PP nice and solid. Thankfully, all of that from the original 2 seasons of the anime transfers into the movie, and honestly, it may even be better. The movie opens up with our gang, Kazuma, Darkness, Aqua, and Best Girl doing their usual thing when Yunyun has a confession. God, man, her name's so dumb. Confession that Yunyun's making to Kazuma is basically...
あ、はい。私、カズマさんの子供が欲しい。モテ期入りました。
God, what an epic fucking title card. Yunyun wants to have Kazuma's kid as she received a letter from her hometown, the Crimson Village, that her son will rise up and defeat the Devil King. However, the father has to be some useless and not very standout adventurer, so basically Kazuma. Well, it turns out that letter was just made by one of Yunyun's friends from school, so it's not really true. But the second letter stating that the Crimson Village will be destroyed by the Devil King's army may actually be real. And so our adventure begins as the gang heads towards the village to face off against Sylvia, one of the Devil King's generals. And with the power of friendship and Kazuma's popular face, try to defeat her. Yeah, that's basically the plot of the movie without any spoilers. It's really that simple, which in turn benefits this movie greatly as it has so much time to focus on the comedy and characters that's where it truly shines. And when I mean shine, like, it's bright. Pretty much every act and joke in this movie hits, and it's really surprising how consistent it is, considering that comedies are probably one of the hardest things to pull off, as it's extremely subjective, yet Konosuba still manages to pull it off in glorious fashion. As with the manga and anime, the chemistry between the characters is hilarious. Although Darkness and Aqua take a back seat in this film, Kazuma and Megumin are definitely the highlight. Every scene with both of them is just perfect, and their chemistry is by far the best in the series and in this movie. Also, with a nice touch, Yunyun and all the other members of the Crimson Village play a very big role in this movie, and they are all fantastic, which is honestly really surprising, as characters such as Megumin's parents have never been in the series prior to this movie, and yet they still managed to make me care about them. That's just good writing. That also goes for the fantastic villain Sylvia, who I won't mention too much here until I get to like the spoiler section, but just know that she's great and stands out with the other top tier villains in this series. This movie also contains tons of new world building, as I mentioned before with the Crimson Village, but you also get new creatures that are introduced and the schooling of the mages and knights and whatever. Introducing tons of new characters and fleshing out older ones like Yunyun and Megumin, which may just be the best part of the film. The voice acting in this movie as well is also so fucking good, like they really outdid themselves, especially Megumin. Oh man, fuck. That's so good! Sadly there's no dub, which I wouldn't really care about, but I know you guys heard the anime dub.
There it is. Go on, get to it. Wash that sucker.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything I can say about the movie without spoiling it. There's literally nothing I can think that is bad about this movie, and I wouldn't mind genuinely calling it perfect. Hell, even the animation, which is made by JC staff, yeah, I know, is actually awe-inspiring, and I commend the studio for this quality of work, like seriously, good job guys. The music didn't really stand out to me, but Konosuba's music never has, and when it's a comedy, music isn't really the focal point, so I won't deduct any point. All of these examples and more is why I'm giving this movie a fat 10 out of 10. There's no debate, I'm not even being sarcastic, it's better than Pulp Fiction, The Godfather, and dare I even say it, it's better than Food Fight. Okay, so now we're into the spoilers, so if you're still here, then welcome. Glad we got rid of those fucking simps. Starting off with the spoilers, I think the most important part to mention is the relationship between Kazuma and Megumin and the way their mom tries to force them together. These are like by far my favorite parts of the movie and parts that the team really put a lot into. I mean, there's 3 minutes dedicated to Kazuma contemplating on whether or not he should sleep with Megumin. Like, that's fucking jokes. Also, look how moist his animation is, guys. Come on! I, along with most people, ship these two characters, and I really hope they end up together by the end of the series. Next, there's Sylvia, who with so little screen time until halfway through the movie still manages to be a standout character. Because she follows orders from the Devil King, her motivation seems a little weak at first, but over the time you get to spend with her character, more and more is revealed. A little too much is revealed, actually. She's not only cool, but she's really funny too, and her transformations are also pretty epic, especially when she gets the Mage Killer, which I may add is a weapon created by the same guy that created that other stuff that just keeps popping up in the series for some reason, and it's a really funny gag. Also, the plan for her to fall in love with Kazuma because his popular phase gag is just hilarious. There also seems to be a little controversy around this scene, yeah, this one, which I get, but I thought it was hilarious. To each their own, I guess. So, is Konosuba the best anime movie ever? Well, that's for you to decide. But it very well could be, not only taking the best things from the series, but actually improving on them. Konosuba Legend of Crimson is an incredible watch, and you should drop whatever you're doing, like seriously, and just catch this film right now as it's on Crunchyroll. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. I love you.
120点